I cannot believe he got away with that. And what is up, everybody? We're just picking up some parts for today's jobs. Alpha Oscar Golf.
Citroen Relay.
Yes, please. I need the Cambelt and the water pump, please. I think it's ready for you. I'm not sure.
Somebody did their job. Okay, paperwork is done.
Yeah, that's it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries.
Hello.
Don't come out. Come down. No, you're not coming out. Another one.
Right, guys, so here we are on the first job. Like what I said, it's another, this is my van, which is Citroen Relay, and this is the customer's van. It's another Citroen Relay. This job is actually passed on to us by Marks Motors. So what's happened here, short story, is that they believe that the Cambelt had snapped because the water pump is actually leaking water, and I think it's been leaking for a while. And obviously when that happens, the belt basically starts to strip itself, so it's probably lost a tooth or two, and spun up the engine. Now it doesn't turn on anymore, and from the looks of it, if you have a look right here, you can see the oil interval in this seems to be good because the inside looks pretty silver to me. Anyway, we'll investigate that further. We'll remove the wheel and also the wheel arch so that we can spin the engine and have a look if the top spins or not. Story about this is that some Citroen Relays, well, the DW10s anyway, DVs, yeah, the DV engines, they are designed, the tappets are designed to brake for when the cambelt snaps instead of obviously a total engine damage. Sometimes owners can get lucky, they don't have to do a engine replacement or engine fix in that matter. Sometimes they can get lucky where you just retime the engine and then it starts again. Fingers crossed that's the case for this customer, but he's willing to bet his money on just replacing the Cambelt and the water pump for the time being. So like what I said, fingers crossed it all starts up. So yeah, let's get going. We'll investigate if the top and the bottom spins. Let's go. Right, here we go. So the cover is off for the side. Now the next thing we need to do, innit, John, is to turn the engine and see. We're gonna turn it at 360 to see if it's gonna stop at some point. Go on, go on. Are you turning already?
Yeah, man. Mate, there's coolant everywhere.
Go on, turn it.
It feels so loose, bro. Oh, it's tightening.
Yeah, that chain is not turning, John.
It's not turning?
No, not at all. Does seem like his timing belt snapped, so we're gonna give it a go and we'll see. We're gonna strip the top end, try and turn the camshaft to make sure that obviously the chain is still intact, because if it's not, then there's no point of doing the cam belt if the chain is not intact, because the cams obviously it's not going to be timed properly, let's just say. So we'll remove the top, turn it, and then we'll have a go. All right, so we're halfway through stripping this. The GoPro actually fell, but yeah, we were stripping it out, and lo and behold, look at the timing belt. It's there. Probably doesn't exist, and it's probably snapped. Look. What the anyway, look at this. Yeah, timing belt. Yeah, I can move it by hand, look. It's there, so that's definitely stripped. Right, fingers crossed it's all good for the customer. We'll retime it. Let's go. Here we go, look. Can you see that belt has been rubbing on the cover for a very long time? And that is definitely not a good sign. You can see right here, that belt seems to be complete but really wet by the water pump. I think what's happened is the water pump failed and then moved this to the side. Yeah, we'll have a look. See if the top end is seized or not. If it is, then it's game over for the owner. Let's just say. And as you can see, look, the water pump had completely failed and it's seized. So what's happened here is what I think happened anyway. Obviously we don't know what's actually happened, but what's happened is it's likely that the water pump seized because I can't even turn it, and then the timing jumped many times over, and that's why his vehicle conked out. Yeah. So I've put the timing pin on the top already, and the next one to do would be the bottom side. So fingers crossed his car starts after this. Right, so we have just retimed the engine. As you can see there, that's a new belt. Everything is moving properly as it should now, isn't it, John? Right there, you can see we cleaned it up as well. It's got a new water pump, all the tensioner and all of that stuff. You can just about see it there, but yeah, all new, all timed up again. Woodruff keys, got gap both sides, so that should be good to go. Fingers crossed it starts and no engine damage on this. It's got good compression when we tested when we were rotating it, so it's a good sign, let's just say. So let's get to it. Put this back together and we'll turn the key together. So we have put obviously all the important stuff such as the pulley and obviously the ring as well, the crankshaft position ring, would you say that? It's all back together. There's no auxiliary belt and timing cover as well. We're just gonna provisionally turn it on. Let's start it together. Alright, here we go, moment of truth. Take it out of gear. Let's go. And she starts. Lovely. 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 He got away with that one. Oh my lord. He really did get away with that. Oh my god. I cannot believe he got away with that. Oh my lord. I am so surprised. I'm so surprised, but hey ho, people get lucky. Like what I said, sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. This guy did. So, right, let's put it back together. Let's run a time lapse together. Let's go. Let's go. Satisfying as anything. Right, so before we put everything back together, we have to kind of like sand this one down, because as you can see, look, there's protrusions there. I don't really want those protrusions to be touching the belt or even the plastic bits, because I can actually remove it by hand. I don't want it to be, you know, to go in between the belt and the tooth. So if that was to happen, it's going to be catastrophic yet again. So let's just do an aftercare, let's just say. So another one. That's on two already. Alright, so that is that job done. We are going to be moving on to the next job now. We are going to go to Eurocar Bus again to collect a 3-piece clutch kit for a Toyota Aygo, I think, or Citroen C1. One of those Peugeot 107s. But yeah, one of those. But it's all the way in Burgess Hill.
Burger?
Yeah, so we're going to get there probably around 3 o'clock and then start the job from there. Oh, God. We're going to be home late, so yeah, let's move on to the next job.
2 hours later.
Right, here we are guys on the next job. We are doing a clutch kit on the Toyota Yaris here. We've already taken off both wheels, started taking off on the top. Sorry we couldn't get that recorded, we're just in a hurry to do all of this.
What time is
it's
it?
A bit late.
Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock probably.
It's about 4 o'clock now, so yeah, got all of this taken off. About to take the shocks off to get to the drive shafts. Yeah, we'll do a time lapse from now on.
Don't you just love it when John gets very involved? Yeah, I love it. Am I clear? Yeah. Still clear? Yeah. I know what that bolt is. Oh. Alright, let go. Let go. The 3-piece clutch kit has now been replaced. We replaced it with a LUK, and as you know, OEM for Toyotas and stuff like that is actually ASIN, but LUK is good quality, everyone knows that. But yeah, it's been slipping, and that is clear to see right there. I noticed that with like Toyota and Suzuki's, a lot of them actually like starts to slip whilst the clutch plate is still meaty. It's obvious here that it has been slipping. Right there. Yeah, the customer was complaining that they would pull off and then it would just go that is a big sign that it needs replacing. So yeah, let's put the old stuff back in. Old stuff back in. What I was meant to say was put the new stuff in. Anyway, I digress. The reason why this happens is because the pressure plate on ASIN clutch isn't self-adjusting, which will cause this. In the name of Satch, LUK and Valeo, they have implemented self-adjusting clutch to prevent premature slipping, hence why we have fitted this LUK clutch kit on this vehicle. Huh?
Yeah. The top isn't in. Out.
Put a bolt up the top.
Huh?
Put a bolt at the top. Intercooler, downpipe, fabrication, mapping, all of that, mate. Yeah. It's a rabbit hole.
One rabbit hole. Hello?
So we have just finished in this miserable rain. Literally, as it started raining as well. Tommy, go bed. Anyway, we have just finished, literally. Anyway, John, yeah, as you can see right here, is packing up. That took us 1 hour and 55 to do. Well done to John. He's done that quick as well, his job. Nothing's missed, no spare bolts, no missing bolts. That always indicates a good job, let's just say. Anyway guys, this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you for staying here, and obviously I appreciate the growth of the channel as well. You guys have been really nice to me, and John as well. So thank you very much for the support, and yeah, keep watching. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace. The three-piece clutch. The three-piece clutch kit. Tommy, go bed. Stop running. Bed. 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 Anyway.